would pick Hell. I would pick Hell because it sounds like a fun nightclub to go to. So I would just turn the entire town into a nightclub.
Hello, welcome to the bonus content with Manny, Manny Petty, and the the episode was amazing. We talk a lot about the type of gays that Italian have night asses that don't ever break pasta in front of an Italian, and if you speak Italian to an Italian, they get hard. We talk, we cover all of that, but for the bonus content, I always like go into Reddit, go into Inger, 9gag, whatever, to see like what is being talked about or something interesting to talk about. And I saw that there's towns, whole towns, in sale, which is amazing. And apparently in Europe this is more common, but apparently this is starting to happen in United States. And I believe it will be. This is my idea. You're gonna have think about ideas that you want to do with your town.
Okay.
But if every comic just puts a little money and we can buy a fucking town, imagine making like a comedy town. The fucking whole town is comedy. That will be awful. But I know I believe it could be amazing and awful at the same time. But imagine a fucking town that is like, oh, you wanna do comedy? You gotta heat up this town that is owned by comedians.
So everything you do is comedy, like the postman, the buying bread. Everybody's a comedian.
Everybody's a comedian.
Everybody.
Okay, so these are the places that are in sale, and I love the name of this. Hell, Michigan. That's the name. Hell.
Hale, like Hail.
Hell. Yeah.
Oh, Hell, Michigan.
Hell, Michigan. Amazing name. So don't be fooled by the name. Hell, Michigan is a veritable, I don't know what that's, veritable paradise that hosts 66 miles of hiking trails, fishing friendly Highland Lake, and an annual Blessing of the Bikes event. The peculiarity of the name town is still up for sale and comes with a price tag of $900,000. So not even $1 million, less than $1 million. And I believe if you can bargain that shit. If you go with like, hey, we have 750, but it's cash. They're like, take the fucking town.
We have $666,100,000.
And they're like,
All right,
makes
that
sense,
works.
makes sense. So, what would you do with this town? Like, first, the name amazing. Imagine like having a comedy town. It's like, what is the name of the town? Hell. Like, you are fucking assholes. Why would
I-
you name it like that? No, it was named like that. Like we
Yesterday,
didn't.
I went to hell and back. Yesterday, it was amazing.
It was amazing. I did a full set.
Yeah, how did you feel? I felt like I was in hell. I mean, there's just so many endless possibilities for dad jokes. It's perfect.
It's a perfect place for comedy. Like I'll buy the place, and in the hiking trails, like the guy who does the hiking is a fucking comedian. He doesn't know how to hike, so everybody dies every time. But, I mean, what would you do with your town?
What would I do with my town? So not a comedy town, so something else. I would have
This could be yours. This is sweet. Well, a sweat.
Sweet South Dakota.
Yeah, but it's a
Oh.
sweat because it's
Oh,
like
sweat.
SWE, and in English it's like if it is one E is et. It is two is sweet. I was like fuck you. That's why we know don't pronounce shit properly. But what would you do with your sweat?
With if it was called sweat, I guess everybody would have to sweat in some way. Like you couldn't be out of your house unless you were sweating, but that sounds weird.
And you need to have sweaters.
Sweaters, I like that. So it's like a year-round Christmas sweater town where you
That's
just
a
have to-
lot you put
you
in.
just
the
wear
fucking-
Christmas sweaters all year round. But there's like Halloween sweaters. There's a sweater for every occasion. There's even a Wednesday sweater.
But
there's-
they're all ugly sweaters.
yeah, there has to be an ugly sweater, and that's the only thing you can walk around.
If
in.
you do that, there's a town that people will go for that.
oh yeah, I
That
would.
be
I would go to
fucking
Sweater
amazing.
Town.
And it's like
I like
the
that.
only standing, the only home standing on this 6-acre town on the southern border of South Dakota is said to be haunted. Perfect. There you go. But if you find ghost tales thrilling, you can pick up the title to the land for a mere $250,000.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound bad. That's pretty cheap.
It's pretty cheap.
Throw in some sweaters, you're good.
Like you just find like with the ghost, it's like, hey man, we're gonna make this a business. I'm so sorry, but you gotta chill the fuck out.
I would want to create a town called Sticker Town, where everything has a sticker. You know how like you put sticker on fruit, but like
Yeah.
everything would have a sticker. Just everything, like toothpaste and
Food.
dental floss, food would have a sticker. Everything you could think of, like hairspray, your nipples, everything.
Yeah,
Just everything's got a sticker.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
Sticker Town. I like
Okay,
that.
next. Lobo, Texas.
Lobo,
Lobo,
like wolf.
like wolf in Spanish. Just
Mm.
north of Valentine, Texas, and just about 20 miles from the Mexico border, the abandoned desert city of Lobo. Texas is home to charming historic structures, a gas station, shower house, post office, and a grocery store. The 10 acres of land was bought in 2001 by a group of friends from Germany and is now on the market for a mere $100,000. It's so fucking cheap.
Yeah,
Like it's less than a house. Why you fucking buy this and then you make your house there?
I guess. Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, I like that. Now, if you buy, this is my question: if you buy the town, does all the property in the town? Do you own that as well?
Yeah,
Really?
I believe
Like all
yeah.
the houses and
Yeah.
everything? That's crazy.
Because it's fucking abandoned. No one goes there. And these Germany people, they saw like what is happening in this country. Like we gotta get the fuck out. Just sell this for cheap. Okay,
People like Canada's gonna invade. I gotta get out.
I gotta fucking get out. Like Silverton, Colorado is another town. If you're dreaming about owning an old town square, then this parcel of 21 acres in the old mountain mining town of Silverton, Colorado might be a worthy consideration. Priced at no, this is expensive, $1.58 million, the 9,148 square foot lot contains two commercial buildings, three rental spaces, a residence that's being used as a vacation destination, gift shop, and more. Situated near the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad Depot and historically part of the ghost town, obviously ghost town of Eureka, Colorado. The property also includes a boardwalk and out furnishing, and like most ghost towns for sale, this one doesn't include a spooky homeowners association. This is too expensive. Like you're selling me the other one for $100,000. Like the 1 million is way too much. But this it looks cute.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
cute. It's
cute.
cute. It's cute. But did they say it was a condo association or did they say it was not?
No, no, you just buy the whole town.
Okay, because condo associations are the scariest thing I've ever heard of. I mean, I don't know what they do with those people. They poke them with sticks, lock them in a cage. I don't know why they're so angry. So as long as it's not a condo, I'm good.
Okay, let's see if we find another one with a Tonesboro. That sounds like interesting in Georgia. But this is all like Prey, Montana.
Ooh.
It's called Prey. Okay, let's since its inception, this tiny town north of Yellowstone National Park is near National Park. That's good. Called Prey, Montana. I like that he sells his stuff. Like he sells like condos and stuff, and I'm like just trying to sell him like a town, a fucking whole town. This has always been privately owned. The previous owner and mayor, Barbara Walker, attempted to auction the town in 2012 but wasn't able to sell it until 2018. Colin Burke and his girlfriend Rachel paid $420,000 for the property and has transformed the general store into a vacation rental and has added a few more Amish built log rentals that start at about 200 per night and accommodate six guests. I believe this is not in sale right now, but it is a fucking bargain to fucking buy a town next to a Yellowstone park, and it's like now you're like, hey, we have Airbnb. You want to go to Yellowstone? We have Airbnbs. You can stay in my town.
That's sweet.
You
I
can
love
rent the
that.
town if you fucking want. You have you ever wanted a town? You can rent.
And it's called Prey. But is it like prey or is it like prey and the victim? Like I'm predator.
No, like, you have to sell it. So I'll put like the town. I'll put the streets. Like, if I buy the town is called Prey, and one street is Eat, and the other street is Love. There you go. A lot of people are gonna go to my fucking town. It's like I want to go to a Prey, eat and Love,
Yeah, like Love has all the sex bars, and then Prey, and then yeah,
and the
Eat
food.
has all the Italian places. So
There you
that'd
go.
be great.
Yeah, all the Italian, and in the corner there's a Italian restaurant with all Italian like chef that have big booties. That's the cornerstone of the.
It's the crossover. I love that.
Okay. Jacksonville. I don't know. I don't like that name. In Nevada, no. Taylor, Oregon doesn't look like a good place. Da-da-da-da-da. I believe I love the first one. This is called Escenic. I'm gonna read this one and then we're gonna discuss about owning a town. Escenic, South Dakota, named after its a spectacular setting in the center of Badlands National Park. Scenic fell into disrepair in the 21st century before it was finally put up for sale in 2011 for almost $100,000 and was on the market for just a few months before being sold to anonymous buyers. The 12-acre town still bears intriguing vestiges of decades of the past, including an old salon, a dance hall, and cowboy barracks. Sounds like an amazing place to buy.
Yeah, I'm into this.
Like into cowboys that when you were a kid, you were like, you saw cowboys, you're like, yeah, mm-hmm.
I was actually I like the cowgirls better because I just like strong women.
Cowgirls are amazing. Like
Yeah.
they even have a sex position. There you go. A sex position named after them.
Oh, I don't know what you straight people do, but that sounds scary.
That's when you cry and then she whips it. Okay, so for the last 5 minutes of this episode, what would you do with your town? Which one of the ones we mentioned you're like, I'm gonna buy this one?
I mean, because I know my family's from Sicily, Italy, and there's a lot of towns in Sicily that are also for sale.
Okay.
And my husband and I have actually thought about buying property in Sicily because they're selling it for dirt cheap. So I would probably buy something in Sicily at this point because let's face it, this ship's sinking over here.
Yeah, but if you have to buy
But
one,
I have to pick one of those. Okay, I would pick Hell. I would pick Hell because it sounds like a fun nightclub to go to. So I would just turn the entire town into a nightclub that people could come to. There'd be different levels. There'd be like a hip hop floor. There'd be a grunge floor.
It's not even floors. It's like it can be buildings.
Yeah, buildings. Yeah, like a whole like a sex dungeon building. There would be like a refried beans building. I don't know why refried beans. I just like them.
One
There-
Taco Bell.
One taco building. Yeah, there'd just be every building would be its own thing. You know, there'd be like a cotton candy building and a tell your mother you love her building. There would be a white privilege building. There would just be everything. Everything you can
There's
think
one building where all the dads that left the single mothers are there.
of. Yes, yeah, single dads. And the dads just hook up with each other. And I think that sounds yeah. So every building would be something fun, but the entire town would be a club.
I, I, I believe, at least for a period of time, that would be really profitable.
Yeah.
Like, imagine just like, and gift store is like, I went to hell and back, like all like a highway to hell, and it's just like a little street.
Little street. And then during the day, they all turn into brunch places, and that's when all the white women come in for the day. They go to brunch and they leave, and then it turns into a club at night.
It's like what is the fireman the festival that the Burning Man.
Oh, Burning Man, yes.
It's like Burning Man, but in fucking Michigan, it's like just crazy. In the morning, everybody's like brunch. Everybody love each other.
Ladies who lunch. Yeah. And then it starts all over again every night.
I believe I'll buy Hell because the name is funny as fuck, and I'll put like I'll make it a comedy place that people have to like go to Hell to do comedy, to
like
do
that.
headlining shows, like invite Joe Rogan. It's like, hey, we're recording this episode in Hell. Imagine Joe Rogan saying that, like, and it's like, I'm not lying, like this, and it's like the billboard of the place. I'll buy that or the haunted house because you can turn that into something profitable. Also, people who
Yeah.
like haunted shit, you just like make it so like you make like a lot of buildings and places around or nearby, but the first attraction is like this house is haunted as fuck.
There's something about a haunted house you can't resist.
Yeah, it's
just
like
wanna go in,
let's see if it's
See
haunted.
what's happening. I want to see what's going to scare me, what's going to titillate me. Yeah. No, I
And also Lobo, just because it's cheap as fuck.
yeah.
Like $100,000, like
That's nothing.
with the thing about the citizenship, like throw me there. I have to buy, and then that it's like a mini game. You know these mini games on the cell phone. It's like they throw me in Lobo, Texas, and I have to buy the place. I have to make money to buy the place. It's like a Mr. Beast YouTube, like
Yeah,
like
get
they
coins and
like they throw in this town. We have to survive 100. Like I go to Lobo and I'll like give me the citizenship, but I go to Lobo and I have to buy the town at some point. That's in a
sounds like the Hunger Games for
in a
immigrants.
period. Exactly. Well, like I love it. Like come to this to you gotta come to the United States. Okay, you gotta work in this place called Lobo, Texas. That is an abandoned place If you can be there for 1 year and you make profit, you're a United States citizen.
I like that. A lot of paths to citizenship on this episode.
Yeah, because I need it. But yeah, that's the bonus content. You know what he will do. Like I gave him the opportunity to have a town, immediately turn it into a dungeon shit. But with Italian guys. But I agree. I agree with his vision. So go to Hell, Michigan. Scout, send us information. We're gonna buy the fucking place and turn it into the seven rings of hell, and obviously all of them are dungeons and have sex related stuff. So that's the conclusion of the of the bonus content.
It's the moral of the story.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being here. So adios.
Adios.